Today I'm going to explain Maths 12th chapter, that is some some of appliances of trigonometry. So let's come to some of the appliances of trigonometry. Let's learn some basic concepts that are needed for it first. So this is the trigonometric ratio table. So sin theta, 35 theta, 45 sin 0 degree, 35 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degrees. What number we will get when the theta is sin 0 degree? So if it is sin 0 degree, we get 0. We should take it as 0, and if it is sin 35 degree, they have given in questions, we should take it as 1 by 2. Like that only 45 1 by 2, and like that only 63 by 2, like that only 91 1 we should take. And cos is 1, 3 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 0, and tan is 0, 1 by 3, 1, 3, no, and they have not defined the 90 degree. And cosecant, they have not defined the 0 degree what value. And 35 degree, they have said that 2, and 2, they have said that 35 and 45 is 2, 2 by 3 is 60 degrees, and 1 is 90 degrees. And secant is 1, 2 by 3, 2, 2 and 90 degree, they have not defined. And cos theta, they have not defined the 0 degree value, they have not defined. And 35 degree is 3, 1, 1 by 3, 0. So remember this table will help you in your sums if they give sums on this. So this table you have to remember. Then ask write any sin theta, 90 degrees, what is the value of sin theta, 90 degrees. Like that they will ask, or in the question also will get. And for more higher classes also they may ask. You have to, they may for in your higher classes also these topics are there. So learning here is best for you for getting next is angle of elevation, a boy looking at a lamp. So see here, angle of elevation. See, angle of elevation, a straight line here, a boy is where he is standing to his straight line. And here from where he is taking the photo, or he is seeing the lamp, it is line of sight, we can say. Line of sight we can say, because it is going upward, or we can say that it is coming downward. And this is the angle of elevation, where it should be like this. It should be here A, B, C, you have to mention. Next is angle of elevation. So like this, angle of elevation is opposite of that, that is angle of depression, we can say. Elevation, not angle of depression. And here they have mentioned angle of elevation, here depression. This is theta, or this line they have put it, that we can take it as theta or angle of depression. And this is the horizontal line, and this is the line of sight, means from which side they are seeing, or we can say line of sight also. Like for that it is made. And this is angle of elevation, from down to up if you are seeing like that, and from up to down if you are seeing from any first or second floor. If you are seeing down something object, then we can say it as angle of depression. Or you are seeing from down to up any building, then we can call that as angle of elevation. Like that you have to understand. Next is like this, you have to draw a triangle, and the triangle, the opposite of the 90 degree or perpendicular line, opposite is called as hypotenuse, and the line BC is called as adjacent, and here it is called as perpendicular side. So what is the formula for sine? Is the sine of an angle states as the ratio of opposite side. The ratio of opposite side is perpendicular to the angle of the hypotenuse side. So the ratio of the opposite side means that is perpendicular side. The ratio of opposite side is equal opposite side to that angle of the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse opposite is perpendicular. So the ratio of hypotenuse perpendicular side, the ratio of perpendicular side is equal to the ratio of hypotenuse, they are saying, in sin theta, or sin E also they call. Next take a sin C is opposite side by hypotenuse side, like this we have to take. So So if they have given sine, then sine is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, and if they have given cos, then it is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. This is adjacent, down line adjacent by hypotenuse. If they have given cos like this, you have to write. So sine is hypotenuse by adjacent, hypotenuse by perpendicular side, or opposite side by perpendicular side, however you can write hypotenuse side. Yeah, and this cos is adjacent side by hypotenuse side, and tan is opposite side by adjacent side. This opposite side by adjacent side, and cosecant is hypotenuse side by opposite side. Hypotenuse and opposite side is the cosecant. Where formula you have to calculate like this, you have to write. And secant is hypotenuse side by adjacent side. Secant is hypotenuse side by adjacent side, and finally secant is equal to hypotenuse side by adjacent side, and cosecant is equal to adjacent side by opposite side. These are the things you have to understand. By seeing this diagram only you can say. So sine is hypotenuse by opposite side, and cos is here, cos is hypotenuse by adjacent side, and tan is here hypotenuse opposite side by adjacent side, and cosecant is hypotenuse and opposite side. Like that only you can, by seeing the diagram only you can say what is that diagram only you should have understand. Like this we have to write. This you have to understand. This will be helpful for you in solving the problems. Sorry, this it's all by 9 mistake I have written 12. 9th chapter this is. So let's come to exercise 9.1, first question, that is what they have given. Let's see. 9.1 first question, they have given that the circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope. So this is a 20-meter long rope AB. Sorry, AC is a 20-meter long rope he is climbing, and then which is highly stretched and tight from the top to the vertical pole of the ground. So from A to C it is tightly, and we have to find the height of the pole. If the angle made is, it is like this, and if the theta is 30 degree, so let's take sin 30 is equal AD by 20 is equal to 1 by 2. Say 1 by 2 means sin 30 is 1 by 2. Here you learn from here. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. So AB is equal to 2 by 20. We get answer as 10. This is the first question. And the second is the tree breaks due to storm. Due to storm comes the tree breaks, and the tree touches the ground making an angle of 30 degree. So with an angle of 30 degree it touches the ground, and when it touches the ground the distance is 8 centimeter, 8 meter. Again like that only, 38 centimeter we have to take. See, like this you have to draw the diagram, and it should be 30 degree, and CA is 8 centimeter as they have given in question. So let's take tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3, and BC by AC is 8. As I said, AC is 8. So let's take 8 by root 3, and cos 30, let's take cos 30, that is root 3 by 2, and 16 minus root 3. So 16 by root 3 plus 8 by root 3 meter is equal to 25 by root 3. When we divide, we get 8 by root 3. 8 root 3 meter we get. So like this you have to solve. And the next is a contractor planned to install 2 slides for the children to play in a park. For the children below the age of 5 years, she prefers to have the slide whose top is at a height of 1.5 meter, and the end is inclined at the 30 degree to the ground, whereas the elder children, she wants to steep the slide as 3 meter, and the inclined angle should be 60 degree. So the constructor is saying like that. So let's calculate how what answer will come. Now there are 2 questions they have given. One is they have given for 3 centimeter for small child and elder child and small child. So let's draw a triangle where the theta should be 30 degree they have given, and Yeah, it should be 1.5 meter height. It should be the AB should be 1.5 meter height. So let's take AB by AC is equal to sine 30. Let's take it as sine 30 degree. So 1.5 by AC is equal to 1 by 2. So AC is equal to 3 meter. We will get answer. Next, let's take for elder children. That is, they are given that 3 meter height should be there and the theta should be 60. So sin 60 is 3 by P or is equal to root 3 by 2. That is 6 by root 3 is equal to 2 root 3 meter. So this is the answer for the two slides. Next is the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from an point on the ground which is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. Find the height of the foot. Like this you have to write, and 30 meter they have given and theta is 30 degree. So let's take tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3 and they have given 30. So 30 by root 3 is equal to 10 by root 3 is the answer we get when we divide it and solve it. Next is they have given fifth question that a kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point in the ground. The inclined of the string of the ground is 60 degree. So they have said that the height of the kite is 60 degree, and they have given theta is equal to sin 60 or theta is equal to 60. We will put sin 60. So 60 by kp is equal to root 3 by 2. Kp is equal to 120 by root 3. When we divide it we get 40 root 3 meter square meter we get answer. Let's come to next sixth sum. They have given that 1.5 meter of tall by standing at a distance of 30 meters in a tall building. So in a tall building is standing in a distance of 30 meters and the angle of elevation of his height top in the top of the building increases from 30 degree and 60 degree to as he walks towards the building. So we have to find how much is working. So like this you have to draw the diagram, and the height of the building already they have given 30 degree. So and here the gap is 1.5, and from there he has given 2 degrees, that is 30 and 60 degree. Like this you have to put and found. So let's do 30 minus 1.5 is 28.5 by 57 by 2. 57 by 2 degree. When we divide 57 by 2 we get 57 by 2 meter we get when we divide that. So next they have given tan 30. Let's take 57 to a or is equal to 1 by root 3. So 57 to root 3 meter is the answer we get, and let's take 57 is equal to tan 60, that is root 3. 57 to root 3 we get 19 root 3 by 2 meter is the answer we get when we divide this question, and also when we divide this question we get the answer. And next we have to minus that 57 root 3 minus 2 root 3, 57 root 3 by 2 minus 19 root 3 by 2. When we minus that we get 38 root 3 by 2. M is equal to 19 root 3 is the answer we get when we solve that. So next question they have given is, from a point of the ground the angle of elevation of the bottom and the top of the transmitter tower is fixed at the top of an 20 meter height. So it is 20 meter, and they have given 2 degrees, that is 45 and 60 degrees respectively. Find the height of the tower. So let's take like this 2 degrees, and they have given only 20 meter height of the building. So first building height is 20 meter they have given. So 20 by CD is equal to tan 45. Tan 45 is 1. CD is equal to 20 centimeter is we get answer. And now let's take as tan AC by CD is equal to tan 60. Let's take as AB plus BC by CD is equal to root 3, as you know. So AB plus 20 degree, so 20 root 3 minus 20 a meter. So when we do like that we get 20 root 3, 21 and 20 no. So 20 whole square we are doing. So that's why we will get 20 bracket root 3 minus 1 meter. So this is the answer we get. And this also same like that, only they have given that 1.6 meter is the tall of the height and 60 and 45 is the angle of elevation. So we have to find it. Tan 45 is equal to 1. So AB plus tan 60 is equal to root 3 is the answer. They have given only 1.6 centimeter. 1.6 plus BC is equal to BC root 3 is root 3 minus 1 is equal to 1.6 we get. So like that only when we divide this by 2, when we solve this square it comes, when we divide it by 2 we get the answer as 0.8 root 3 plus 1 is the answer we get when we divide. So this is the next question. The angle of elevation of the top of the building of the foot is of the tower is 30 degree. The angle of elevation and the angle of the tower and the angle of the elevation of tower of the top of the tower from the top of the tower is 60 degree. So if the two towers are 50-meter high, we should say that if the tower one tower is 50-meter high, then we have to find that. So let's take CD by BD. Here CD means 50 degree, BD like that we will keep. We have to find that one. BD is equal to tan 60 by tan 60 is equal to tan 60. 50 by BD is equal to root 3. So BD is equal to 50 by root 3. We will keep like that only. And also, so next let's take 50 by AB by BD is equal to tan 3. So when we divide it, we get 16 2 by 3. When we solve this 1 by root 3, or the tan 30 is 1 by root 3. When we solve this, we get 16 2 by 3 meters. So this is the answer for my question. Next is, they have given again two circles, but that again a triangle in which 60 degree and 30 degrees is the top of the elevation, and see 80 meter is the height of it. So tan AB by BO is equal to tan 60 is root 3, and then tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3 is the, let's take it as 1 by root 3 because tan 30 is 1 by root 3 as you know, and tan 60 is root 3. So when we take like that, we get CD root 3 is equal to 80. So CD root 3 is equal to 80, AB root 3 as we taken there, that we have put it, and CD root 3 plus AB by root 3 is equal to 80. So CD root 3 plus 1 by root 3 is equal to 80. So root 3 is 3 plus root 3 is equal to 80. 20 root 3. So CD by root 3 is equal to 20 root 3. So root 3 cancel and is equal to 20. So we have to find the answer now. So 80 minus 20 they have given in question. 80 they have given. No, so let's take 80 minus 20. So we'll get the answer as 60. So 20 root 3 and the point is 20 and 80. And the next question is, they have given that a TV tower stand vertically on a bank of the canal from a point on the other bank directly opposite that towards the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degree, and from the another point is 20 meter away from this point line, joining the point to the foot of the tower, and the angle of elevation of this tower is 30 degree they have given, and find the height of the canal we have to find. So like this they have drawn, and this is 60 degree, 30 degree, and the height is 20 degree they have written. Next is, we will take AB by BC is equal to tan 60, that is root 3 will get. So AB root 3 is the answer, and AB by BC plus CD is equal to 1 by root 3. So AB by root 3 plus 20. So when we solve this, we will get 1 by root 3. 3AB is equal to AB plus 20 root 3. When we solve this, we get as 2AB is equal to 20 root 3, and AB is equal to 10 root 3. So therefore AB is equal to 10. When we 10 by AB is equal to root 3 is equal to 10 by root 3 by 3. Root 3 cancel. When we, so the height of the canal is 10 centimeter. Sorry, 10 meter. So from the top of the 7 centimeter of the height, they have given that the two angles, that is 60 and 45 can be seen. So in this we have to find the answer. So this we have written diagram, and AB by BD is equal to tan 45. So 7 by BD is equal to 7 centimeter. 7 by tan 60, tan for AB by BD is equal to 7 centimeter. So tan 60 is root 3 equals 7 by root 3. So as you know, 7 root 3 plus 7 1 is 7. So therefore 7 bracket root 3 plus 1 meter is the answer for this. So we can observe that 75 meter is the height of a lighthouse, and they have given the 30 degree and 45 degree as the angle of depression. So we have to find the answer for this question. We have to put the, let's take the AB by BC is equal to tan 45. So 75 by BC is equal to tan 45 is 1. So therefore BC is equal to 75. So AB by BD is equal to tan 30. So 75 is equal to 1 by root 3. So 75 root 3 is equal to 75 plus CD. So this is also 75 root 3 minus 1. 75 root 3 minus 1 meter is the answer for this question. So next, the 14th question is, a 1.2 meter tall girl that is spotted on the balloon moving towards the horizontal height of 8.2 meters from the ground. The height of the balloon is from the ground is 88.2 meters, and the angle of elevation from, if we see from ice from the down, so that is 60 degree, and the angle of elevation of the radix is 30 degree, another balloon is. So we have to find the height of the balloon. So here they have given 88.2 meter is the total height, and this is the some gap 1.2 meter is the gap they have given. So next let's come to next, let's solve. So next A by CE is equal to tan 60. Let's take as like that, and AX is equal to minus EF by C is equal to tan 60. 88.2 minus 1 by 2, 87 by CE is equal to root 3. So when we solve that we get 29 root 3. Like that 1 by root 3 we will do that, where we get 87 root 3. So 87 root 3 minus 29 root 3 is 58 root 3 meter is the answer for this question number 14. And next is, so they have given a straight highway leads to the foot of the tower. So a straight highway is there, foot of the tower, and the angle of depression of that is 30 degree, and the foot of the tower is uniform, and 6 seconds later the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60 degree after 6 seconds. So by which point is the car is moving, we have to find that. So let's take as AB tan 60, AB by dB is equal to tan 60. So AB by dB is equal to root 3. So dB is equal to AB by root 3. When we solve, we get as AB by BC is equal to tan 30, and AB by BT plus BC is equal to 1 by root 3. So AB by root 3 is equal to BT plus BC. So when we solve all this, we get as 2AB when we solve root 3 minus 1 by root 3. So after that they have given in the question that 6 seconds later, so they have given another 6 seconds later. So 2AB by root 3, when we solve with 6 we get 3 seconds is the answer we get when we solve 6 by 2AB by root 3 into AB by root 3 when we solve like this, because here CF. Here when we solve by tan 60 we got AB by root 3, and when we solve tan 30 we get 2AB by root 3. So like that one we will take 6 2AB by root 3 into AB by root 3. When we solve that, root 3 get cancelled. AB is equal to 6 by 2 is becomes, and 3 seconds is the answer we get. So the last question is the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the 2 point is 4 meter and 9 meter from the base of the tower, and we have to prove that the height of the tower is 6 meter. We have to prove that the height is 6 meter of the tower they have given. So this like this we have to draw, and they have given the one information, that is it is 4 meter and 9 meter. Here 4 meter 9 meter, the whole tower is 9 meter, and this one lane is 4 meter they have given. So let's take a tan theta is equal to, so AQ by AQ is equal to tan theta. So AQ by 4 they have given first, 4 is equal to tan theta, and next is AQ by 9 is equal to cot theta. That's 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta only, no. So when we take this whole square, we do AQ 2 by 36 is equal to 1 we get, and AQ is equal to root of 36 is 6 we get, plus or minus 6 we get. So finally the answer for this question is 6 is the answer for the question, and 6 is the answer we have to prove, and that is the correct answer. Therefore the height of the tower is 6 meter. We got the answer. So this was your chapter. Some of the appliances of trigonometry. So here I explained all the topics that are what are trigonometric ratios, angle of incident, angle of depression, and angle of elevations. Angle of depression and elevation, and also I explained about cos theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Sorry, sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. That all I have explained, and I have solved the sums on that. And you have to remember this table. This table will be helpful for you in your higher classes also. The trigonometry will continue for you in your more classes, higher classes. So this is most important. So by heart this table, how it is easy for you, like that by heart this. And don't forget, this is most important for your any class, in your any higher class. This table is most important, because in your higher class in maths there will be trigonometry will be there, definitely it will be there. So remember this. So okay friends, like my video, comment on my video, and subscribe my channel and then coaching center, and click the bell icon and click all button to get all the notification of the chapters I will be explaining in my upcoming videos, or I will be explaining the chapters. To get that videos notification, click the bell icon all button. So okay friends, I will see in the next video explaining the another chapter of your 10. Till then, watch this video, practice the other chapters that I have explained, that are homework sums that I have given, and understand this chapter, the these formulas that I have seen in the every chapter. And take care and have a nice day friends. So bye friends, I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care, have a nice day.